Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, big dog? How you feeling, man? Yeah, well, we gotta get you a little sound, but until then, there we
Had to
go.
have a little had to have a little I don't even know what it's called. Woosah session? A little
Yeah.
woosah session. Bruh. 2-year-olds and 0-year-olds by yourself. I'd rather go play football at my big age of 40 right now.
Uh, See, that's a fool's errand. See, the 2 years, 2 2 year old's gonna be nerve wracking in the moment. Let me tell you what you're not gonna like in a couple days is playing football. You're gonna hate yourself way worse, and it's gonna hurt way longer. Trust me, as a person who has a minor injury from over a month ago,
A
still
minor
not great.
injury from over a month ago. How is a
Yeah,
minor injury a month-long injury?
just because it's not a major injury, it just still hurts a month later, and I'm like, maybe I gotta go to the doctor, but I mean, I don't think I'm that hurt. I'll be
Oh,
all
I got
right.
one. I definitely got one. I got my calf just popped on Thursday. I was at a meeting and I just misstepped. You know how you got the where they build
Step by step, day by day.
you know how like they repave the road, but they don't ever repave over the manhole. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
big dip. Didn't see the manhole.
Ooh.
Damn, that leg
Mm.
hyperextended. I thought I had blood clots. I said, Jesus Christ, what is this? What is this pain, Lord?
I may never be the same, bro. I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's my knuckle or if it's my finger, but it's not great, man. As I approach 40, life is getting real. And I was like, bro, this will be all right in like a week or two. Just put a little ice on it. Nah, still not the same. And people calling us, oh, you can go to hell. How about that? How about that?
Better hope you make it this far. I'm
Oh,
at that age.
and sneaky, you three, congratulations. I love beautiful black families, but thoughts and prayers. Um,
3 is a good
there's
number.
football. There is football. There's football. There's football. There's football. And we're gonna start out with our favorite football, black football. Historically Black College
Blizzard, blizzard,
University.
black.
We are going to start with the MEAC. If my computer wants to start with me, Dell State versus Sacred Heart. You
Dell
know we
State
rocking
versus
with Dell
Sacred
State.
Heart, man. I listen. We don't care who they play. We in it. We in it now. Deshaun Jackson. I said his name right. Y'all know I didn't say it
Yes.
37 different now. I called it Bernard, Deshaun Watson. I've never called him Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Foster.
Deshaun
Everybody.
Foster.
Like,
Deshaun
this is
Jackson. You know we
Deshaun
going for you,
Jackson.
big dog. Let's go Delaware State. I don't know what if y'all haven't been 3-0
Good to see
in
you too,
20 years.
Barbara.
I don't know what 4-0
We
or
love you.
4-1 looks like.
Right. We just riding the streak now. Hey, keep it going. Keep going. Deshaun Jackson. We ain't got to waste no time here. Norfolk State versus
What's up,
Wagner.
Ash?
You know who we rocking with here.
Man, look, we want solid contributions from Norfolk State. This is a building year. Ooh, that's how you came in throwing middle
Right.
fingers.
Yeah. Right. Throwing
Okay,
spades.
Barbara. Your name is Barbara throwing middle fingers. You named after somebody. Don't nobody name no kid Barbara no more. That's like Esther.
We still baby back, baby. We back.
Morning. What's up, Bringer?
Oh
Light Bringer.
man.
But
Oh
we're
man.
going for Norfolk State, man. That's who we going for.
It's Mike
I'm
Vick, bro.
sure you
Y'all
got
know.
Norfolk State.
Yes, Mike Vick. And especially after what they did. I mean, excuse me. We need them to get some wins so we can beat them so we can get back up to where we need to
No,
be.
we don't.
So,
Hampton is in the same boat as Florida. Lose, get out, go. We don't want you no more.
I
You don't
think
want
that's
me, then don't
inevitable.
talk to me. We not talking.
That's and free yourself. But that's a different discussion we'll have later. Howard over Richmond. It's tough for me to say Howard after what they did to us last week, but Howard it is.
Embarrassed us. But
Man,
I don't think Howard's
destroyed
gonna
us.
win this game. But we pick at Howard, but Howard's not gonna win
Yes.
this game.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all gonna get bisoned. Miles versus Morgan, old fashioned HBCU money game. Morgan, y'all better win. Because y'all have every MEAC All-American.
Shout out miles though, because didn't they just play like Alabama
I think
State,
A&M.
Alabama A&M, and got waxed? Like y'all, at least they playing up. They playing up. They getting that money.
Hey, they're trying to get up out of there. That's what they're trying to do.
Lightbringer. I like that name. That's funny. What else we got? Who else we got? We got South Carolina
Miles,
State versus Charleston Southern. Now,
you know
the
who we
last
rocking
game of my bravado. That is our executive producer. The last game
with.
was
Better
all of my
baby.
bravado of South Carolina State upsetting Wofford. I forgot that Wofford was a bigger school, but they still held serve. So I'm gonna do that again. South Carolina
Oh,
State gonna beat Charleston Southern,
yeah.
and the
I think
lore
that
of Chennis will grow.
right. I think that this is one where Charleston Southern. I hope y'all practice well all week. Hope you packed the lunch because this is going to be a little different than what you might be expecting. You might have a handful here. Good luck and Godspeed. And I don't mean that in the least bit. Go South Carolina State. And then finally,
State College.
North Carolina Central versus East Texas. You know we're rocking with Central. I also think Central's a really good football team.
West Georgia Owl. I see you, Lightbringer. You. That's who I was up. All right, who else we got? Who else we got? We got one more game, I believe. Central. You said
No,
Central.
that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say
Central
anything.
versus
That's
East
my
Texas.
bad. I'm up here
Yes.
looking at all those. Central versus East Texas
Right.
A&M. We know nothing about East Texas, but we assume that they have a lot of money. So
I live in Texas. I ain't even been to East Texas. So you know I don't Nathaniel.
Let's go Central, but hey, we understand.
Next up, Alabama A&M versus Cookman. Cookman. Good win over Edward Waters. Bad weekend for you.
Yeah, Alabama A&M and Alabama State. I need y'all to continue winning to take up all the juju away from every other Alabama team. Y'all got all the juju. Go ahead, Alabama State. Beat FAMU. Alabama A&M, destroy Florida. Beat Florida, all the Florida teams. Beat them, beat them, beat them. Because we need, when we get the SEC, we need the juju to dry up. All right?
Right.
So I'm going for Alabama State. I mean, Alabama A&M, they're going to destroy Bethune-Cookman. They're going to destroy Bethune-Cookman. This might as well be a money game.
Are you going to take Alabama State over FAMU?
Yes.
This
I said Alabama State was better than FAMU in the preseason. I told y'all. And the good thing about the podcast and all of these live streams is that y'all can go back and go to www.splashcast, or you go to Dive Team Media, or you can go to the Splashcast Instagram, and you can scroll down and you can see me in a baby blue shirt with a red and black hat. And I said, Alabama State is better than FAMU. And I said, Alabama State is the number 2 team in the SWAC. They're the number 2 team in the SWAC, and they're going to put hands, feet, paws, claws, fangs, whatever you want to call it. Stingers with their hornets, the stingers.
So you think the Alabama State is better than Prairie View?
Alabama State is the number 2 team in the SWAC.
Okay. I'm just interested. You know, I'm
Andrew
trying
Gotti
to keep...
is the most efficient quarterback in the FCS over North Carolina Central, which is crazy.
Putting on a masterclass. Next up, Texas Southern versus Mississippi Valley State. Once again, Texas Southern gonna roll. Mississippi Valley State, you ain't got enough. Don't have enough capacity. Good luck and Godspeed. Try to get y'all money up. Do whatever y'all can. Call Jerry Rice. Call God.
Jerry don't come back. I got a joke, but I don't want to say it because of everything of the climate. Because I'll say it amongst us.
Yeah.
But, Jerry, we going back. But I'll type it in the group. We got
Jerry ain't seen Mississippi in so long. Brendan ain't never been to Mississippi. My dad doesn't talk about that place anymore.
Where we at? So we both got Texas Southern, which is gonna be fun. Yes. Grambling versus Prairie View.
No. Pine Bluff versus Alcorn.
Oh, okay. Alcorn.
Yeah.
Alcorn will go to work on them, boy.
He done disrespected Barbara. Now he disrespected Alcorn. I mean, Pine Bluff. But he right. Y'all finna get toe up. Toe up.
All right, what's the next one? Then if that's the case, then the next one is Grambling PV. That is the State Fair Classic, right?
Right. And this is a very interesting game because you have Grambling, who is a HBCU football blue blood, versus Prairie View A&M, run by Tremaine Jackson as their head coach now, who's trying to make his way, trying to make that push that team to the top, versus Grambling, who's been struggling with with very little hope in sight. Who you got in this one?
Since it's a black school versus a black school, I can say this. My heart won't let me pick Grambling. Prairie View A&M must win. Prairie View A&M must take their soul. I need Grambling to show up with 27 players on Thanksgiving Day. They so defeated that they don't even want to play Southern, because Southern ain't that good either. But I need Grambling to be worse.
Respect to you showing up to say Roll Tide, but hey, it's Gator Nation over here, man, all day.
We not listening to none of you Alabama folks. I understand. I appreciate you here. It's going to be a great game, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there, and I got the Viking mug of beer that has already been sipped, as you see. So we about to turn up here in a little bit. We got to be respectful for our people.
Jackson State versus Southern. Let's go ahead and bet it. You got to bet it. I'm taking Jackson.
He's gonna be respectful, but fuck Jackson State. Southern University is gonna whoop that ass at home, just like, ironically, the Battle of the Bands was not a blowout. Everybody thought Jackson was gonna go over there and whoop Southern's band in the Battle of the Bands. Did not happen. I think Southern University is going to stick with Jackson State and upset them. I'm gonna bet it. We're gonna bet it. Yes, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all, bet it. What's up, Mississippi? Y'all can take y'all ass right back up 55. Out here. Boombox Classic 2025. My dad is down there, already been drinking at 8:30. The man is 70. He been drinking with his frat brothers since 8:30.
At 70, why not? That's what else do you expect me to do? Yeah, I'm drunk, and I'll be back later. And finally, to close out HBCU football, we are taking Hampton over Elon. In our hearts only.
You know about to get crypto, right?
Hey, best of luck. Y'all have fun down there. Y'all be safe. I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. Next up,
it's gonna be ugly.
Next up, Georgia Tech versus Wake Forest. Game just got underway. And of course, I'm taking Georgia Tech in this. There is a high probability that Georgia Tech will be in the playoffs.
Let me tell y'all, and we had a little pre-production meeting before this. The ACC, shout out to you, Clemson, for making everybody else relevant in the ACC again by being mid. Yeah. Florida State. Florida State went up there and got beat by Virginia. Now Virginia has an inside track to the ACC championship, being 4-1. Syracuse. Oh, I'm sorry.
They don't make it. Virginia ain't gonna make it. Don't worry about it, Virginia. Don't get y'all hopes up. Y'all keep everything regular. Don't bet your house. Pay your mortgage. Y'all ain't going nowhere, my boy. Respect.
But this Georgia Tech Wake Forest game is gonna be interesting because the Wake Forest is slow mesh. They run that weird ass
it's just not enough teams it's not enough teams that play like Georgia Tech for you to effectively really to come up with a game plan.
Except Wake Forest. Wake Forest is the team that has that weird slow mesh where the quarterback walks up to the line and throws the ball. They have the same concepts as
time out. I just saw your joke. That is offensive. That is highly offensive. Oh my goodness.
I can't say it.
Yeah, that's wild. Love that chicken and Popeyes. I'm taking Georgia Tech in this.
Yeah, we taking Georgia Tech, but it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah,
I think it's already close. I think Michigan. Wake Forest
it just started. It literally just started.
Oh no, it's last year. Okay. The next one, we talked about Florida State losing to Virginia. Syracuse, the team that dominated Clemson. Duke is 3-1. They're 3-1. Duke is 2-1. Did not expect Duke to be good.
Duke's 2-2. 1-0 in the ACC.
Syracuse, this is your time to handle business. Fran Brown, you the coach of the moment right now.
Man, every great internet clip is Fran Brown. I'm rocking with it. That's the only reason we're picking Syracuse. Is probably the only reason I honestly care about this game. So, yes, Fran Brown.
And then Louisville Pitt. I'm not gonna lie. I always get Louisville and
Yeah, they're gonna cut you out for not saying Louisville.
Louisville. I don't care. Maryland. I always get Louisville and Maryland confused.
That's
So
offensive. That is very offensive for both.
so I thought this was Maryland, but it's not. It's Louisville. But anyway, either way, I got Louisville here. They're 3-0.
Yeah,
They're always a tough team to beat.
yeah, I'm taking you up, and they actually do pretty well in the transfer portal and picking up guys at the power fours, at other power fours who just didn't work out. They do a really good job of that, and they send a lot of guys to power fours.
Louisville, low key, is a really strong, like they're a tier above mid major. Like they're really strong, but they're just not elite in major college football Power 5. They should go to like the All American Conference, but again, basketball they'll never leave. So
correct. Next up, Big 12, BYU versus Colorado.
Yeah, Big 12 got a lot of games this week. We thought TCU upset by Arizona State, Houston upsets Oregon State. We don't care about Cincinnati, Kansas State, UCF is interesting. But this BYU Colorado game, both of these teams now have to. This is kind of like a make or break game for both of them.
Yeah, but Colorado came out last week, had a really big win. BYU's played pretty solid this season.
And BYU beat the shit out of Colorado last year.
Correct.
I'm going with Colorado. Caden Salter seems to have gotten his land legs. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go with Colorado here at home. Yes, at home. Okay, yes, at home. You betting taking BYU?
Yeah, man.
All right. What else we got in the Big 12? Jeez, this is just these conference names are just palsy. Big 12.
Yeah. And shout out to Arizona State showing up when James Harden was there. I know he was like, "Ooh, boy, thank you guys." I come all the way over here.
It's the beginning of the season. You know, they don't show up to the playoffs.
And yeah, you know, it's I done came all the way over here. I'm supposed to be in camp in a few days, and I done came over here to Arizona. Y'all better win. And did. Congratulations. Next up is Arizona versus Iowa State. I'm gonna be honest. For somebody.
Well, it's gonna be a physical game. This is one of the games that we like tough football, and all outside of the SEC and like the Big Ten, it's a lot of finesse. This ain't about to be no finesse game. This is power eye. Both of these teams had players that played linebacker and quarterback at one point. like this is just gonna be a knockdown, drag out, low scoring game. But I got Iowa State, I think.
Man, both of them. I'm going to take Arizona just because, but trust me.
I'm not betting that though. Don't press that button.
Yeah. Hey, you got the last one, but this one, no, sir. And I don't even know why I'm taking Arizona. It's just it don't matter, so it don't matter. And then we move on to Notre Dame versus Arkansas.
We move on to what we really want to talk about.
Yes. I want to say that Notre Dame they took a pretty rough L. And are they 1-3? 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. And
they lost to Texas A&M and they lost to Florida State.
And they are down by 3 to Arkansas already. I'm taking Notre Dame in this game because I got good sense. I don't think they start 1-3. I think Marcus Freeman understands that, hey, this is a good job. I know my pay is very discreet, but if I start 1-3, they're gonna look at me.
Yeah, you can't start running 3 Marcus Freeman, especially when Brian Kelly down there at LSU, top ranked, like top 5. 4. So
it's early in the season, though. That'll be tricked.
Sorry, now Notre Dame is missing their best defensive player.
I don't care.
Arkansas's booty.
they 500 and you 1-2 is still top 25. Scamothy. But I'm taking you because I got good sense. Don't make me look like a fool. Fool can't get fooled again.
All right. LSU, Ole Miss.
Mm.
Now, speaking of Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin. I don't know what's Lane Kiffin seems like he's really content. I know you might hate this because from Kentucky and you have a Georgia hat, but what's our chances tonight? Oh, Georgia. I'll let you know. We'll get there. We at SEC right now. We don't get there.
Hang in there for a little bit.
Zusi J. Interesting name. LSU versus Ole Miss. So this the Lane Kiffin. I don't know if Lane Kiffin wants to stay at Ole Miss. He seems to have found his place. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. But a lot of teams like Florida will come calling within the next 8 months.
I got my phone right here.
They were supposed to fire Billy last year, and Lane
pick up the phone, baby. Pick it up. You gonna make me upgrade? I get a 4. I get a 17 if I need to. So you will pick up the phone.
So Lane, this has nothing to do with the game, but I think Lane, if he wins this game, his name is just gonna keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter when it comes to other coaching jobs.
So hot. Hey, Brian Kelly, you better win this game. I'm picking LSU.
I want to pick LSU. Oh yeah. No, I'm picking Ole Miss. You know why? Ain't LSU linebacker pissing him off with his daughter?
That is true.
And then he told y'all take the over. He about to let it loose. I'm taking Ole Miss.
And I'm taking LSU because you can coach all you want to, but their boyfriend on the field, that's the Weeks brother too. It's the Weeks family. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's not a good decision to make. It's 3 of them.
It's a lot of them. It is a lot of Weeks brothers.
Yeah.
They jump you. They fight.
Yeah.
So we betting that? Bet it.
Yeah.
Let me drink from my Viking mug.
Yeah. I didn't want to boy. All right. I'm gonna ask you that you drive on this one, Georgia versus Alabama.
Bruh, Alabama has won 9 of the last 10 against us.
I saw that.
1-6. Kirby's 1-6. What up, Easy? I know you see it at the bottom. I know you see it at pause necessary. I know you see it.
Hey, absolutely.
But back to Georgia, Alabama. So Georgia, this is one of the games where I don't really know who's the better team. Right? There's questions at quarterback. There's questions on defense. There's questions in the trenches. There's injuries. Both teams can run the ball. Both teams. Alabama has more stars on offense. Like Ryan Williams is a star. Gio Bernard is a really good player, is a star. So I'm going, y'all know I'm going with Georgia, and I'm betting it. Ain't no problem. But I'm nervous about this game, dog. I think if Georgia can get out early, I think it's a long day because Alabama can't come back. It's very difficult for them to come back. If Georgia can pressure Alabama's offense, it's a wrap. Kalen DeBoer already said he's coming out wearing black. Superstition. Georgia may have a blackout, so we just throwing all superstition to the room.
I don't want to bet this game. I'm not betting this game. Long as they got that boy. No, the hell. I mean, I don't like Gunner, but as much as I don't like Gunner, I don't trust Gunner. That Simpson kid sucks. And I wouldn't bet my money on him for nothing. So I'm going to take Alabama, but I wouldn't bet my own hard-earned money. Not a chance. No. And Bama fans, y'all can be mad, but the only person you need to be mad at is Kalen DeBoer for keep rolling that stupid quarterback out there. He ain't it. And as long as he's I just can't root for Georgia, so I'm not picking Georgia. So,
but I'm not picking Alabama.
I'm sure as hell. No. This is the thing. I actually think that Alabama is a decent football team once you get that dude out of quarterback. But the reason that I think that Kalen deserves to be fired is because you keep rolling that kid out of quarterback. and it ain't working for me. I haven't seen him do anything good.
Yeah. So you taking Alabama?
Yes, but not betting on it. Definitely not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
With that being said, Tennessee versus Mississippi State. This game will probably be a lot closer than people think.
It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game. Mississippi State. I didn't realize Mississippi State had like a top 10 defense.
Yeah,
they are good.
I'm rocking with Tennessee because I think they've managed to figure out the situation post Nico. So I'm going with them. But this is a game to be somewhere so you can watch it.
Yeah, I think Tennessee has some soul searching to do. Oh yeah, there you go. Tennessee has some soul searching to do. Playing Georgia is like playing Alabama back in the day. Zusi J, I hope you sir. We I'm picking Georgia. I think we got good chances tonight. But normally when you play Georgia or like back in the day when you played Alabama with Nick Saban, it wasn't about losing to Alabama. It was the fact that they beat the shit out of you so bad that you lost. The rest of your season was toast.
You found your humility.
I think when you played Nick Saban, coaches that played Nick Saban that played the next week after playing Nick Saban had like a losing record because they were just so beat up all the time. I think Tennessee has to figure out a way to not be shell shocked because they should have beaten Georgia. Tennessee should be the number 2 team, 3, 4, 5 team in the nation right now, but they lost. They blew it. As I said last week, I said Tennessee is to Georgia what Georgia is to Alabama. Georgia should have beaten Alabama at least 6 of those 10 times. Can't do it. Tennessee should have beaten us a lot. We won 9 against them, and they can't do it. They cannot beat us. They are shell shocked. I really want to take Mississippi State, but I'm going to take Tennessee here just because I don't believe in Mississippi State's offense being able to keep up with Tennessee.
Reggie loved to roundabout y'all. He loved to roundabout y'all. He gonna tell y'all everything.
You gotta have a conversation because I don't really make my picks until I get till we here. Like I didn't have a pick here. I just picked it right then and there.
Next up, Vanderbilt and Reggie's favorite quarterback, Diego Pavia, versus Utah State.
Man. Sneaky game. Here's why. Utah State is 3-1.
Correct.
Also, sneaky game. They're playing in Utah.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They're playing in
Vanderbilt.
Playing in Vanderbilt. Central Standard Time. My bad. But it's 11:45. That's those morning games are always.
Trust me, Vandy ain't playing many night games. And if they playing night games, they was beat before they got out the bus. Let's be real here. and y'all know, and I want to be very clear, I'm big rocking with Vandy this year.
He's been rocking with Diego Pavia since last year.
So now I do think that this is a trappy game. I'm not going to stop dancing with the girl that got me here. I'm rocking with Vandy. Diego for president.
Yeah. You don't pick Utah State over an undefeated SEC team, do you?
Hell no. Hell no.
And then of course you put this on here.
Nope. Cut it. And what we talking about is Missouri versus UMass. Marcus Camby ain't finna play for UMass. Missouri, you better beat them. They 0-3. My bad. That is not even.
I was looking at it like I guess we talking about it because again I told y'all Missouri was good.
I be getting up early and I be putting these things together, and sometimes my brain still be in the bed. Clearly, because UMass, the Minutemen, and at some point y'all have to revisit that. That cannot be good marketing for the school.
What, Minutemen?
Yeah.
Y'all fighting for y'all life and reputation wise. But we'll leave that there.
Hey, not my problem. One thing that y'all better learn. Hey, bro, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, then it don't have anything to do with me. And next up, let's
going to the Big Ten. Major pause.
Yeah, I mean, you left the Big 12. I could not.
Stretched. All right, that's enough.
Or you could be Goldilocks. Rutgers at Minnesota. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't care about this game. I don't think that either one of these teams are good. Um, I'm probably taking. I was trying to see what they're playing. Let's be real here, bro. Minnesota, I
I'm
get.
taking Rutgers.
Okay.
Rutgers is up 6-0 with the ball, so I'm taking Rutgers.
It's the same bet. Start out with a head start.
I had
Best
no
of
pick for this one. I was like, I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Best of luck. Hold on. Who I got? Norwood got Mini. Sure. Indiana versus Iowa. Cincinnati. This is a trap game, bro. You playing in Iowa against a team that likes to ruin other people's days, and I don't think the Indiana's that good. Now I'm going to go with Indy because they've played decently during the regular season for the past 2 years under Cincinnati, but I still don't respect either one of these teams.
I don't know if Indiana is as good as that score indicated last week against Illinois, and I don't know if Illinois is as bad as that says.
We're going to get there in a second.
I'm going. I don't think Indiana has seen a defense. I can't believe I'm saying that about Iowa, but they have tested and proven for the last 15 years of tight ends, DBs, and linebackers, and the occasional defensive end. I
And
don't know if
linemen.
Indiana has seen a defense like Iowa, but I know for sure Iowa has not seen an offense like Indiana. And Iowa, their fan base was happy that they had over 200 yards passing in the spring game. You got to go Indiana here.
Yeah.
If they have an off day, they can score 40 points. In the Big Ten, now they play SEC, it might be a little different.
A little. That's a different discussion for a different day, though. Next up, Ohio State versus Washington. We're not even going to belabor the point here. Washington 3-0. You're doing all right, but today is not your day. Buckeyes roll you guys.
I don't know anybody that can stop Jeremiah Smith. Until y'all can show me how, the only people that I see that stop Jeremiah Smith is Ohio State. I ain't really.
I got some guys. Patrick Surtain.
Vandy is hot. No bet though. Okay, I see you, Russ. I see you out there. If you pick Washington, you are a riverboat gambler, and that's cool. But I'm not picking Washington. I'm picking Ohio State, and I don't like Ohio State, so I gotta pick.
Right.
Sucks.
So next up, we have University of Southern California, USC versus Illinois. This is after Illinois got monkey stomped by Indiana by 1,000. And USC has quietly continued to win. It's like as soon as I got off the USC bandwagon, they started playing better. So now I'm conflicted.
You got to worry about it now. Collapse. Who the coach?
Yeah, I mean, but they've started out pretty good. They were unranked and they continued to win. They 4-0. So I feel conflicted. And Illinois already scored. Damn.
I was about to say.
I just don't respect Illinois. They're going to have to make me respect them. And I'm sure by me picking USC, they're going to lose. And that's fine because that's how life is sometimes. But I ain't picking Illinois. I'm picking USC.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cheat. I had USC winning this game. I did not have the other game, which I said I didn't know. I really didn't know. I didn't have a pick. So that's why I picked them, because they scored first. But this game, I had USC winning this game.
Next up, game of the day. Surprise! Oh yeah, this is the game of the day. Surprisingly, not a game of the day coming from the SEC. Shout out to the Big Ten doing the needful for one time during the season. Oregon versus Penn State. James Franklin versus Dan Lanning. Drew Allard versus that other guy. I don't know his name, and I know Drew Allard's name. I think I'm saying it right. If I'm not, I also don't care.
It's Dante Moore. Remember he transferred from UCLA?
Hey, Dante's got a man at home. Congratulations.
This is a crazy game.
Well, maybe
what's up, Omari? I mean, Called you Amari. What's up, Torre? Um, this Oregon versus Penn State game is interesting. Happy Valley is one of the most difficult places to play at night. 110,000 people in a whiteout. There's a joke there, but I'm not gonna say it.
It's obvious.
Versus versus Oregon and Dan Lanning, who I don't know if there's a coach on this Saban tree that loves to embarrass opponents more than Dan Lanning.
I am a Dan Lanning fan. Excuse me.
Dan Lanning likes to embarrass people. And
He
let
got
me
he
tell you,
got a
he's
look.
gonna try
He
to
got Steve Spurrier undertones.
yes, he's gonna try to embarrass Penn State. Penn State has been called a pro football roster because of Allar and the wide receivers and the DBs that they have. They have a couple DBs from Georgia that transferred. I mean, they talent wise, they are just as loaded as Oregon, but Oregon's coaching may be the difference here. I think I'm going to take Oregon.
Me too. Let's
I
go
think I'm going to take
Ducks.
Oregon here. I think I'm going to take Oregon here. I think Dante is they just have a better offense than Penn State. But y'all can't get down now.
No.
Y'all
if you
can't get down.
You will be out.
You will be out of there. So Nessa, so we got Oregon, Penn State. Where are we at now?
That's it for college football. If anybody wants Penn State, let's get it. Let's bet it. Have the courage of your conviction. We are now moving to the NFL, National Football League. We are starting out with Vikings versus Steelers.
At 9:30 because they're in Dublin, Ireland.
That means that I will probably catch the second half of that if I'm lucky. Maybe not see any part of it. Depends on how my night goes. I'm going to pick the Vikings in this game. I don't think the Steelers are good. I don't know. Vikings without is JJ back? I don't know if he helps or hurts, but I'm picking the Vikings in this. I wouldn't bet this because I don't love this game. And it's also in London. So that makes all bets off. I don't think the football game should be played at 9:30 a.m. after Pop Warner.
I don't know what the fuck the Vikings are. They get slam danced against the Falcons, who got railroaded.
No. Don't let that last game where the Vikings won that game trick y'all. That one dude won that game by himself. That was not a team game. And the rest of the team looked like about what you expected.
I think I'm going to take Pittsburgh here.
I mean, I just don't think that Aaron Rodgers in an early morning game makes a ton of sense to me.
Nothing about this game makes a ton of sense to me. I don't know. Carson Wentz is the starting quarterback for the Vikings.
I don't know who even. Well, I guess this is the team to send over there because nobody with no self-respect want to go to this game. They need to stop doing these games. Honestly, that's just my opinion, but that's a different conversation.
We don't care. How about that? I'm going to take the Steelers. You take the Vikings. I'm not betting. We don't care.
Yeah, that is the truth. Commanders versus the Falcons, baby. In true Falcon, they put us right back at noon. We don't know how to act. Now, y'all need to be play. Y'all need to play. Now, after what happened last week, for y'all who don't remember, we got 30-0 versus one of the worst teams in the NFL. Let me tell you this. The Washington Commanders are without their QB1. Thoughts and prayers to Jaden Daniels. They without their wide receiver one. Thoughts and prayers to Scary Terry McLaurin. If you cannot be the Washington Commanders without their QB and wide receiver, and I think, this is at home. If you can't do it at home, at the end of the game, Raheem, Terry, I want you to stay. Raheem and Zach, pack it up. I'm taking the Falcons because anybody with any level of reason would have to take the Falcons. But if y'all lose this game, I don't even think Arthur Blank should be required to fire you. You should fire yourself.
Okay. Yes. You can't lose to a team that is going to play without their top wide receiver and their top quarterback. If you do lose, I don't think that's a fireable offense yet. Let me tell you what's a fireable offense. You can't lose to Marcus Mariota, who was on your team that did the barrel roll. You can't lose to Dan Quinn, who said we're going to go 1-0 every week, and we ended up going 4-12. You can't do that, Raheem Morris. You can't lose to the people that we got rid of because we said they're not good enough. And you can't lose to a roster that has a better roster than you have a better roster than them. You're better than them at every position on offense right now. Currently, as it is with Marcus Mariota, Deebo Samuel, and whoever else the hell they got on that offense, every position that the Atlanta Falcons have, except for maybe right tackle, because we down to our backup right, our third right tackle, is better than them on offense. There's no reason. Our defense is supposed to be good.
Our defense has been good. I want to be very clear. Our defense was put into a bunch of bad situations last week. I think the defense has, and that's one of the reasons I'm going to continue to advocate for Terry Fontenot. The defense, minus the 10 points we gave up with no headset, that put us in a bad situation. Penix threw the pick 6. That's 6. He threw another interception. He almost ran back for a pick 6. That ain't on the defense.
Yeah. Yeah, and Zach Robinson. It's a whole lot of shit to talk now. You done got me started. Zach Robinson. You can go ahead and go. Just bring a 1 day bag. You ain't even got to bring overnight. Just bring 1 day because you might not even come back. You ain't even got to be there. Go ahead and start looking for houses where you in Oklahoma. You can go ahead and
when that time run out, if you've not won and probably won convincingly, don't let the moving trucks beat you home.
Yeah. You can't be an organization where you spend all the cap money that you saved on bringing in kickers. Like y'all, you can't do it. Y'all can't be this inept with this roster. If I'm Terry Fontenot, I've given y'all everything. I've given y'all everything.
And call Rodrigo, man.
Yeah. Hot rod.
Might as well at least try to get you some good juju. But yes, we're taking the Falcons in that. Saints versus Bills. I think y'all both know. I think y'all know who that's whooping my ass. That we are both picking the Bills in this. Big Bills by 40.
Josh Allen continues to add to his MVP lore. And honestly, I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen, I don't know anybody really better than him. I don't see anybody playing better than him at quarterback right now. It ain't much. No. If there is somebody, it ain't. I don't know. Maybe Jalen.
Fantastic and magical. Let me tell you, he makes offense look easy. And I'm telling y'all, I need to watch these games. I want to be very clear because I know this is offensive, but he's kind of like Michael Vick on a video game where you just like, all right, bro, we got you. No, you don't have me. You thought you had me. And I really appreciate Josh Allen being a wonderful black quarterback.
He's good. Yeah, he is a black quarterback.
Next up, Browns versus Lions. Browns beat the Packers last week. Good luck. Enjoy your win. You're going to lose. You played against a team.
A lot of shit talk. Lions saying they haven't seen an offense like us. Myles Garrett responded. I like the Myles Garrett is starting to become like the mouthpiece of the defense. Pause if necessary. Like he has become a leader. And he's like, well, they ain't really seen a defense like us now. So we're going to see who's right. Which means y'all done pissed them off. And he gonna go against Penei Sewell. That is what I will be watching all game. All them other battle. Cool. I'm watching Penei Sewell versus Myles. If you can block Myles by himself, then it's a long day for the Browns. If they got to double or triple team him.
Hey, Mason Graham has done a solid job so far.
Tremaine, you owe him an apology.
Wait, we a few games in. I ain't apologizing yet, but so far it's so good. With that being said, Lions gonna roll these guys.
Lions.
You're not gonna win with 13 points or 12 points. Let me tell you that. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the pregame festivities. Next up, Panthers riding high, 30-0 versus Falcons. over the Patriots, who lost again last week. The Vrabel era is shaky. I will say Drake May has actually played pretty solid
Pretty
so far
good.
this season.
Looks like a pro quarterback.
Bryce looks like a Hall of Famer when he plays the Falcons.
If
This is
Bryce only played the Falcons, he'd be the greatest quarterback of all time. He's 4-1,
ever.
3-1 against the Falcons, 4 in forever against everybody else. Man got 7 wins in 3 years, and 4 of them come against 3 against 1
I'm
team.
not sure who wins this game.
Patriots versus Panthers. I don't care.
This is a JV game. This game should
I
be
need
played.
the Panthers to win.
This game.
I mean,
no,
I'm sorry.
you
I need the
don't.
Patriots.
You need
to
the Patriots.
Win.
Yeah,
I need the Patriots to win.
I think that this game should have been played at 6:30 on Thursday.
No, JV game start at 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're gonna be out of here before the.
See, that's at Atlanta. At least they give y'all a chance. They give your parents a trick time. Yeah, I can't be at that school by 6:30. No way. But we don't care. But we're picking the Patriots just because of what we need. Chargers versus Giants. This is Jackson Dart's first start. Malik Neighbors. I don't think he's gonna be long for New York. I think he hates everybody. But I'm picking the Chargers. The Chargers have continued to play really well. I don't think that the Giants are the one to stop them. So, yeah, I think the Chargers probably win by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
I don't know if they win by 2 or 3 touchdowns, but they should win. Interesting enough that I believe they're starting Jackson Dart this game.
Correct.
And Jackson Dart, from what I saw in the preseason, literally just throws the ball up to Malik Neighbors. So if you have Malik Neighbors in fantasy football, this may be the game to start him. Maybe not, because the Chargers have the best defense in the league again, just like they did last year. But they also have a compliment. I'm picking the Chargers here. That vaunted Giants defense, y'all gonna have to do something.
I mean, the defense is good, but the offense don't score enough points for it to matter, bro. We can't guard everybody the whole damn game. I'm not that. I want to make that clear.
Law of averages, brother.
Right. You gonna give them 1,000 chances? Yes, I'm gonna get tired. But yes, we're picking Chargers. Next up, Eagles versus the banged up Bucks. I think they lost Mike Evans for at least a couple weeks with the hamstring. With that being said, they do get Chris Godwin back, and I think they get Tristan Wirfs back. So you kind of just swapping it out. They just barely surviving. I am for sure taking the Eagles in this. We need the Bucks to lose badly. And I think that they're not. Honestly, if this is a basketball game, this would be a scheduled loss. Just sit everybody. Take the loss, get healthy, come back next week.
I'm conflicted. I do need the Bucks to lose, but I'm conflicted because I really want to see this Bucks team at full strength because they are so well put together on both sides of the ball.
Elite.
But they cannot get off
they're like an outside at 100%. They're an outside like Super Bowl contenders, I think.
Outside.
At
100%, we're an outside Super Bowl contender. They are.
But what I'm saying is, I think that the vast majority of football fans don't look at the Bucks and say, "Oh, they might be able to win the Super Bowl."
Y'all are foolish.
I think that they are. I think the world is filled with fools.
I want to pick the Bucks here to win just because I think that they're as good of a team total. But I think I need them to lose one, and I think Jalen Carter has been hearing the noise about him being fat and out of shape for the Eagles, and then seeing Jordan Davis. Absolutely play like a monster last week against the Rams. I'm looking for now Eagles. Y'all got AJ Brown involved. Now y'all better keep him involved. But it's a tough defense. That tush push gonna be interesting. You're right, Sneaky Kev. The Bucks have beaten the Eagles the last 2 times they played, if I'm not mistaken.
Godwin ain't played
years ago, and then
Godwin
they beat them on Monday Night Football by 30 last year.
Wirfs missed everything preseason. Godwin missed everything preseason. Mike Evans is out. This is a different situation. Now, had they had everybody ready with bells on, I think this would be a much closer game. But the Eagles have played well. They get to cheat on the tush push. Don't get mad with me. Tell them to call it.
So we're going Bucks.
Yeah. No, we're not. We're going Eagles. You want the Bucks.
No, I'm going Eagles.
Delusional, brother.
Delulu. Did somebody just get fired?
Um,
Nope. Talking about Wilson getting benched.
what Wilson? Oh, Russell Wilson. Oh, dang, that's bad. Hey, you might be trying to get over there and be the Bengals quarterback for the rest of the season.
Ooh, Pittsburgh beating Louisville 10-0. Duke's up on Syracuse. See, this is why stupid ass.
It's early though. It's early. It's early. Titans versus Texans. The Texans have started out 0-3, a terrible start to things. But you better beat the Titans. And Cam Ward, you better be looking for Will Anderson. Because Asian Anderson gonna try to put his hands and feet on you, my boy. I'm taking the Texans, and I think this is a slump buster for them. They probably win big.
I'm probably gonna go for a walk, do some dishes, cut the yard.
Oh no, Texas is still a team to watch.
I ain't watching the Tennessee Titans. Calvin Ridley was the number one receiver. We need to put an APB out for him. I don't care. I think I think the Texans should win, but the Titans have a good defensive line, and now they have L'Jarius Sneed back.
Yep.
So and
that
CJ
got spicy
still only got
too.
one receiver to throw the ball to. So I'm going to take the Texans here, but I'm not sure, y'all. Y'all let us know in the comments. I am not sure about the Texans beating the Titans. I am not sure about this at all.
So what I want to do next is we're gonna go a little out of order because we're gonna change a little bit of this to the games that are really interesting, and then get out of here with the games that are a little bit less. So first one that I think is a little less interesting: Bears versus Raiders.
Bears versus Las Vegas. Don't need to care. Don't need to see it. Don't need to know. The Bears beat the shit out of the Cowboys now.
I don't think that means a lot. And I y'all know how I felt about Cowboys going into the season, but I think that they can and were had. I think that's one of the things that even in their current situation, I think they're a decent team, but when they can be had, when they have a bad day, it's gonna be bad. Bears Raiders, I don't think that anybody really cares about this game. I don't really know.
You only care about it to see if the Bears can be consistent. Can they win a game that they're supposed to win?
Well, I don't think that Brock Bowers is 100%. That's a really big problem. I don't think that the Raiders' offensive line could block our executive producers. They say that 50% of the yards that Ashton Genty has gotten this season have been after contact. That is not winning formula.
Bro, Ashton Genty has rushed for like 135 yards.
And 70 of them.
They said no, he's rushed for 270 yards. And 136 of them were behind the line of scrimmage. so he's rushed for like 134 yards this year.
So
the Raiders offense is a joke. The line.
So there is a story to watch here, because the head coach of the Raiders is who? Pete Carroll.
Pete C.
You want to know who the coach of the offensive line is? I'm sure you don't know because you're not a football nerd like me. Brendan Carroll. That's his son. So that same inept group that can't block anybody, his son is the coach of. How many more games does the offensive line get to be this terrible before Pete fires his son? Or does Pete let his son just be terrible?
We got another Iowa University issue.
Correct.
Iowa had their son, Ferentz had his son out there coaching, and they was averaging 7 points a game.
Right. So my question is, I'm taking the Bears in this, but y'all know I like the story behind the story. Y'all need to watch this Raiders offensive line and see how long Lil Carroll keeps this job.
Well, you know me. Big chaos. Big chaos. I hope the Bears have 22 sacks. Sorry, Gino.
Next up, I guess we could go Jets versus Dolphins.
Justin Fields is playing. Mike McDaniels, I need you to lose by 22 because I need you to be the offensive coordinator of the Falcons.
Yeah, I think that's how I'm rolling too. I think the Dolphins are the dumpster fire that we warned people about before. That fire is burning and
Where's
burning and
Jalen Waddle?
burning.
Where's Jalen Waddle?
Oh, he's on my fantasy team. That's where he
On the
is.
bench of your
Yes.
fantasy team.
So that whole thing, blow it up, sell it off for spare parts. This might be another place where you try to see if you can get you a Deshaun
Good Ray.
Watson or a Jameis Winston, so that you could start start something with something maybe. But yeah, I'm taking the Jets in this. But this is a game that now this would be a chance to go wash your dishes, wash your clothes, cut your grass, call a family member, all of those
Man,
things.
you remember when Jets Dolphins used to be when we were little with Dan Marino
Yeah,
versus
yeah. It ain't there no more. It ain't there no more. It ain't there.
that used to be the game, the fake spike. You remember the fake spike?
Yep.
Golly. Now they are just ass-tacular. They are awful.
Yes. Jaguars versus the 49ers. Jags have kind of gotten it together a little bit. 49ers just really holding on to Christian McCaffrey. I do think the Brock Purdy is back this week, which is unfortunate for Mac Jones. He actually played pretty well. He's going to get a call next year. I would
Mac
be surprised
Jones?
he got
Yeah.
I don't think that you could probably let him go this season because, I mean, I think that Brock Purdy ain't the healthiest, but there's going to be some teams interested in Mac Jones next year. With that said, I probably going with the 49ers in this game, but I don't have a ton of faith. This is just my gut telling me, hey, Chris, this is probably what you should do. And that my gut ain't been working. Maybe I need some probiotics. It ain't been the best for me lately.
Who's the better team?
Better team is the 49ers. Hey, thank you for bringing that up. Ricky Pearsall, I think he's leading in receivers, or he's top 3 in receiving yards for the season. I told y'all Slick Ricky was a real deal.
Sure. The 49ers are 3-0. 3-0, which is surprising because Brandon Ayuk literally robbed them. And then they traded away everybody else. So I think more than Ricky Pearsall, since you're going to bring up a Florida Gator, I'm going to bring up a Georgia Bulldog. Michael Williams, he really must have been telling the truth that he was hurt all last year playing for Georgia because he looks dominating in San Francisco. He plays the run really well. He is a good pass rusher. They found something with him. Jacksonville, I'm not talking about Trevor Lawrence this week. Y'all finally did it. Y'all finally let Travis Hunter play the majority of the snaps on defense. And I say majority, that's just more than offense. And he looked damn good on defense at corner. He looked
good. Clear out for a second. I told y'all this. Not even last year before last. Travis Hunter is not an NFL wide receiver 1 or 2. I had people in the comments cuss me out. I had people in real life want to argue about it. Travis Hunter is exactly what I told you he was, an elite defensive back.
He is elite.
All the rest of that is pomp and circumstance. Shout out to Dion, the salesman of all salesmen, the marketer of all marketers. If there's something that can be dressed up and made real, he gonna do it. And he did a fantastic job of doing that. But now, be clear. Put Travis on defense. I don't care if you put him out there on offense every now and then. He is a defensive player, and this is the NFL. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was last week. He had Nico Collins in jail, bro. Whole game. That whole game, he had Nico in jail. So y'all need to just go ahead and put Nico had 8 for 104, but on Travis Hunter, he had 0 catches.
Yeah. Hey, Travis is who I told you he was. Y'all want to know he's going to be a wide receiver 1. He's going to be a wide. Man, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And y'all owe me an apology, but I'm good. Next up, man, we got some slobber. Hold on. Before we get to the slobber knockers, Bengals versus Broncos. I think that this would have been a slobber knocker had my fantasy football quarterback kept all 10 of his toes. Joe out.
He's your quarterback too. You have the worst look at fantasy football.
Yes, CD and Joe Burrow. I'm like, bro, just set my whole team on fire, bro. And I didn't pick wrong. I just didn't expect people to get hurt. But I think the Broncos, who played very well so far, even in their losses, what are they? They're 1-2. This is the trick bag about it. They're 1-2,
Broncos?
but yes, but their differential is +4.
I think they lost.
They've scored 68 points and only had 64 points scored on them. So they're due for one. It just depends on when.
Yeah, they lost. You know what it is? They lost back-to-back games on game-winning field goals. They lost to the Colts on a game-winning field goal, 29-28. They lost to the Chargers on a game-winning field goal, 23-20.
And you know what this means, though? Y'all know what I tell y'all.
Law of averages.
Yep, it's going to swing back. And when it started swinging, it's going to be bad for everybody at the end of that schedule. Good luck and Godspeed. So now we have the slopper knockers left. We got Cowboys, Packers, Ravens, Chiefs, Colts, Rams. I think that I'm going to honor these teams in correct order. I guess go Packers and Cowboys after what the Cowboys did and what the Packers did last week. I think they're the third best game here, even though it's probably media-wise the number one game. You got Micah returning to Dallas without a tribute video, apparently. Jerry said he hadn't earned it, or maybe the time wasn't right, or whatever it is.
Jerry, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. I ain't give you no damn tribute video. Tribute? Fuck out of here. I don't agree with Jerry on a lot of stuff he do. I ain't give you no damn tribute.
And I typically agree with Jerry on a lot of the things that he does. And I disagree here. I think that it would have been the right thing. Jerry, also, I don't know why you do this. You just had to unjuju yourself with Jimmy. Why not just be like, you know what? Let me get out in front of this. And this time, I'm just going to be polite for the sake of being polite.
When has Jerry ever gotten out in front of shit to be polite?
That is the issue. That's the reason now that you've talked me into it. I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah. I ain't talking about picking a game. I'm just talking about the interesting storyline. The Packers gonna beat the shit out of the Cowboys. They should beat the shit out of the Cowboys. Cowboys ain't nobody to throw the ball to. There ain't nobody to rush the passer. There ain't nobody run the ball.
Yeah,
recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Next up, in a game that used to be a lot more, but now is going to be, this is the question mark bowl, I would say, because one of these teams is going to be in the fail clutch. And that is the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 1-2, and the Baltimore Ravens, who are also sporting that 1-2. Somebody is going to get into this at 1-3. And 1-3, that's a quarter of your season. If you get down 1-3, it's going to be difficult for you to get to anything more than if you lucky the wild card.
Especially for Kansas City, because their division is now good. Like, it's always been good, but they've been ahead of it. But now they're not starting off hot. That's what normally has been Kansas City's saving grace, is that they start off 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. And then if they falter in the middle of the season, then they fix it up, and then they end up, 12-5, 13-4, 14-3. That ain't happening this year.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry, let me tell you, big dog, they will not love you if you keep fumbling the ball. Let me tell you.
It's amazing. He started the season out on fire and then fumbled and just.
It's mental now, especially with that little temper tantrum he threw. I ain't never seen.
That is the worst temper tantrum I've ever seen.
Cried on he was about to cry on the bench.
Jumped onto the bench. First of all, you too damn big to be doing all that jumping and falling.
Yeah, you can't do that. You 6'4".
See, back in the day, my dad like, stand up now. You know, like falling down like. But
Ray with the shot. KC don't be doing that, man.
Ray said Kansas City can't have their best players, the referees. Mahomes is the best player. The referees are definitely a strong second. I don't like either. I got to pick the Ravens. I just think that they're a better put together team right now. Even though I think that Rasheed Rice is back, maybe this would be game 5.
Is
No, it
Rasheed Rice
wouldn't.
back? You taking KC? You taking
I
KC? Russ.
uh
I'm gonna take Baltimore here, and I don't know why. I I don't believe Baltimore's receivers have been. I mean, Baltimore been scoring points. I'll take Baltimore because Baltimore built their defense to stop 2 teams, the Bengals and Kansas City. They can't stop nobody else, but they're gonna stop them 2 teams. So I'm gonna take Baltimore to beat Kansas City here
Now
and
I do
put
want to
Travis
contextualize
Kelce
this because
1 foot out.
there was a news update that just came out. I think that they have Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy back.
Ooh.
Right.
So now Juju go and Thornton. That does change things a little bit.
Oh, vastly. What you mean a little bit? The most.
What's up with the Chiefs running game? I guess it don't matter when you got Mahomes and Travis Kelce can now go back to just not running
Well,
routes.
they
Just sitting
probably
down
need
5
to take
yards.
Clyde off the practice squad. I don't know. That team needs more work. That's that in simplest terms. I don't have any other way to say it. The Chiefs need to figure some things out. I'm taking the Ravens in this because even in the games they've lost, you still got Derrick Henry, you still got Lamar. Yeah. And Jason Kelce hanging up. And then finally, it's been a really, 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 really long time since this would be 2 teams that you would consider the game of the week. But the Indianapolis Colts against the Los Angeles Rams. I think the last time this was probably game of the week, it was probably Peyton Manning versus Kurt Warner. But the Rams are 2-1. They lost last week. And the Colts, they lost to the Eagles. The field goal. And then the Colts are 3-0, and Danny Dimes looks like a superhero. I think that the person that people have slept on is Jonathan Taylor, who's played out of his mind. I think that he continues to play out of his mind. I'm taking the Colts.
I'm taking the Rams here. The Rams are angry because they should have beaten the Eagles. The Rams should technically be tied for the number 1 team in the NFC /NFL. They got 2 field goals blocked, and that's why they lost that game. I'm taking the Rams to beat the Colts here. I like Jonathan Taylor. Danny Dimes is proving that if you just get the hell out of New York, Russ, let me see what you said. If you just get the hell out of New York, him and Saquon have had a resurgence.
It's Imagine. Escape is legitimately Escape from New York. Ain't that a Kurt Russell movie? Escape from New York?
Escape from something island. But I'm going with the Rams here, and I'm betting it.
All right, we'll take that. Yeah, give me the Colts in that one. And hey, I need Dimes to keep throwing dimes, brother.
Boy, betting on Danny. We done slandered Danny Dimes for 2 years.
But I always say I leave myself the space that leaving New York could be a soul cleanser.
Yeah, it's a cop out. It's a disclaimer. You
same thing with Scam Darnold. He got out of New York, sins purged. Some about the NYC. Decent man from the city of demons.
Hey, just a decent man in the city of demons. Folks be scheming.
Folks be shooting.
For various reasons. Mental health reasons.
Financial reasons. Yo, that's my man. That's my guy. And every time I see that video, I like it. Y'all need to do the same, man. Support Black creators. That's a great place to book in this show. Thank you guys for rocking with us on Instagram, on YouTube. If you had a little cup and a piece of string and somebody was talking real loud and you heard it. Thank you,
Glass
however
to the
you got
wall.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever it took, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. And we are out of here.
My bad.
No, let
Green
on. Come
screen
on.
move. Nah, we
Oh,
good.
outside of that, adios, mi amigos. God is love. Arrivederci. Adios. Until we meet again. Pow, pow, pow.
Peace. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all see the new digs? You see it?
Huh?
Y'all make sure, hey, at the bottom, you can get your if you want to put in any type of sponsorship for your episode, any type of advertisement at the bottom of the screen, please let us know. Reach out to us at Dive Team Media. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all. We are out of here. Go dogs. Go dogs. Go dogs.
Man,
Go
hell no.
dogs.
Go Gators.
At least you don't have any stress this week, this Saturday.
Yes, I do.
Wow, Florida ain't playing.
Hampton finna get stomped by Elon.
Oh, we done. Yeah, you're right. Give up that season, bro. We got beat by Howard.
All right,
All right, we out of here. Love y'all.